So my thinking here is, initially I wanted Inquisitor because it's quite a good broad pick, and I feel like I can handle his Orcs on this map with the Inquisitor, but the other threat is he might mix it up and not go for Orcs and instead go for Plague Champion. Plague Champion is pretty good on this map. It's one of them maps where it's quite small in the centre, like low distance from mid to the centre VPs, so ranged units like CSM attacks are really annoying. Also doesn't take long to get to my gen farm, so he can Bile Spewer, he can Noise Marines and constantly bash me. And I felt like the Inquisitor is okay against that. I can go Rosarius, I can go Brazier, I can stall out, I can Hammer Witches to PC. Lord General, not so good. So I don't want to go Lord General. So instead I'm mixing up to go Lictor Alpha. Now the downside is he's chosen now not to go for the Plague Champion, which is fair enough. He's gone for Lictor Alpha against Warboss, which, okay matchup, probably the best option for him from his Orc heroes. He has all the Orc heroes and the Plague Champion plus the Warlock. You obviously don't want to go Warlock against LA. LA is a counter to the Eldar. I've got really good anti-Eldar picks, but I don't really want to go Warp Spider Exat because I feel like Warp Spider Exat would be great against the Warboss. If he went Warboss first, I'd go Warp Spider Exat, but I didn't want to go Warp Spider Exat because then he'd just go PC and I feel like he'd bully me on this map. He'd just push straight through the Warp Spider Exat because Warp Spider Exat is really bad defensively against Marine races, and then just bash me. So here we go. We've got Lictor Alpha against the Warboss. Now obviously I got to try and control the Warboss early on using Flesh Up to pull him away, pull him backwards away from my Termagants so I can go pew 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 and control him. I obviously want to get Raveners out, but I also probably want to get Warriors to get Sin out, so I'm going to struggle in melee fights. So we'll see how this goes. See how it goes. Painboy has got nerfs this patch, so that actually makes the fight between the Warriors and then Sluggers with Painboy a lot more favourable to the Warriors. So I think Fast Warriors is definitely a good shout. We'll see how well it can do though. I want to prioritise a lot of requisition early on. This is going to be a really intense matchup. Going to be just a real slugfest this. Real slugfest. I want to blob up early on because I'm going to struggle otherwise. Like, Homagants won't beat Sluggers 1v1, so I don't really want to take that fight. Oh, man. That's alright. Okay. I do want Spore Mines. That's good. That was pretty terrible opening engagement. I didn't fight that, so that's not ideal. So I want to grab this, and then I want to come down here, I want to come down here. I'm going to use Spore Mines to protect the top VP, and then grab this with this. Okay. I'm messing up my hotkeys, man. This is fine. He actually used Ad Boys, which is kind of, well, pretty unnecessary to be honest. Ooh, okay. Everything's over here. Interesting. I'm gonna loop around. Okay, now we get the fuck out of here. Oh, what are you doing running up so close? Micro's not very good. Nice. I want to get in a little bash here. Bleed, bleed, bleed. Keep moving. Didn't realize I'm missing that gen. Whoops. What the fuck? Yes! Oh man, sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. There you go. Victor Alpha kicking ass, even still. This is a really good map roll for me here, because IG are really strong on it. He always hates fighting the Inquisitor's piano, and he's already used his Veto, so this is probably a great opportunity for me to go Inquisitor. But obviously this allows him to go whatever his best counter to the Inquisitor is, which honestly probably the Warlock. But also the Commando Knob would be pretty decent, so we'll see. I might do the double Kadashan build, that could be pretty strong. We'll see, we'll see. Let's see how it goes. If he goes Warlock, honestly, I might just veto it. Oh. I'll try and tilt him a little bit. You got to always get involved in the psychological strategy. As I say, Warlock would probably be his best bet here. It's actually a really decent map for Eldar. Yeah. Could just pick Warlock. He's aware. Now, of course, I could veto the Warlock, but it would mean then fighting Commando Knob. So, it's like, is that really worth a veto? Because Commando Knob is still good against me. It might be better just to save that next time. But then again, the veto isn't that valuable in this matchup, because even if I use it next game, if he goes like Commando Knob or Met Boy, he can just swap between the two when I veto one or the other, so I probably will veto it. Go against Commando.
I shall advance our value. We shall not. The sea is not. I shall acquire the power node. We shall not disapprove. We must. The sea is marked and requisition. I skill in war. We shall not. I shall advance our banner. We will stand against. The sea is marked and requisition point as critical power. We shall not disappoint. We are ready to serve. The power node is ours, as it should be. I skim the warp. We need only. Let us see what work awaits me.
We must disengage. We shall find the appointed venture forth.
Venture forth. To see us mark that requisition.
I shall claim it.
We shall not disappoint them.
Adding support structure. Increase intelligence. I skim the warp. The foe sends mere lackeys. The foe seeks to deprive us of a vital resource point. Say on? Yes, there!
Venture forth. Guardians have come afield.
Yes, there! Support structure complete. Patience.
We trust in you.
We know our destination. The craft.
We must arm for even truer warfare.
Target the orcs.
Brave the warp to gain the advantage.
Newly gained ground.
Yes, there! We cannot deliver the armaments at this time.
We are the Banshee. Do not concede the field.
Orcs with guns.
They will lie in a mound, so they resist us. As soon as we may.
We must disengage.
We shall consider their
These will fall unsung.
I shall advance. I skim the warp.
Let us give it something to shoot at. Open ground.
venture forth.
The enemy is claiming a victory point. It is simply impossible. It is time to add to our roll of hand.
As ever.
Weapons as light.
We shall not live. It will serve the crash. It is the appointed hour to leave.
Adding warp generator.
We know our destination.
I shall move to seize it. Our resources are currently depleted.
We shall find the appointed place.
Generator operational. Our guardians have given their lives for our cause.
Like a howling wind.
Our forces shall have tools for the task. I trust there is a purpose they can try to catch me.
Strong.
We are losing a power node to the enemy. I am moving.
Better camouflage makes a deadly ambush.
Enemies. I enter.
They have targeted us. I shall see.
We shall capture it.
Venture forth. We shall, from there, our weapons will strike. We shall reveal ourselves. We are determined.
Exit. I skim the wall. We require more resources. Adding warp generator. Brave the warp to gain the advantage.
Swiftly now. I have a clear shot.
Generator operational. Our howling banshees have howled their last. Yes, there. We are losing a victory objective.
Time to unmask.
Say on. I despise turning my back. Circumstances are unfavorable.
Give it not a moment's thought. We must arm for even cooler war. As ever, we serve. We challenge the foe. The victory point shall be ours. Even the lowliest engaging on your world. Cleanse this. These armaments shall find us.
The Banshee Temple sends warriors to fill the ranks.
We trust in your craft world as our home, and we are her guardians.
I shall see.
shall find the appointed place. We are one with the craft world.
Cautiously now.
As a, we shall find venture forth. Place. It is primitive technology.
Orc shooters! We must away!
We must know
We shall not live. We shall reveal.
I skim the war. Hostile orcs are claiming a victory point.
Rangers, it is the appointed hour to leave.
We shall not leave our resources behind.
we shall
It is the appointed hour to leave. It is the appointed hour to
We know our destination. No need for haste.
We must away! We shall conclude. Storm boys! They must. I have a clear
It is destroyed.
It is the appointed hour. We must away!
We challenge the foe.
Time to advance.
The enemy has 300 points remaining.
Hurry!
I skim the war.
We must away! We shall engage as needed.
We prove our
We
courage.
must away! Instruct us. Target the orcs. We must away! We do away the orcs. We must engage. We shall reveal ourselves.
Eliminate the weapons team under attack.
Our rangers have met their end.
Tie our hand. Instruct us fast here.
No hour.
Weapons team at your command. The craft world is up. Engaging on your word. Target yourself.
It cannot be. We are setting down infantry reinforcements. Hostile orcs seek to overrun our resource points.
Steady hand and cloudless eye.
Commence the march.
We must strike swiftly.
A slight adjustment. Leave nothing but rain fire down upon them. Tie our victory. We must away. We must away.
The fortune favors us. We must press it while we may. And the enemy has 200 points remaining.
As ever. We shall not. Hurry! It is the appointed the old truck afield.
We shall conclude.
Our node captured.
We are locked with the enemy. We must disengage.
Our cry of hate.
Cleanse this ground.
Things have the only gifts of war.
We must away.
We must think of something else.
Victory awaits. It is the appointed hour. We must disengage.
The Banshee Temple sends warriors to fill the ranks.
The craft world is up.
The enemy is claiming a victory point.
We must away. Send the chosen grenade.
We are replenishing the squadron's number.
Brave the war to gain the advantage.
Our resources are currently depleted. The enemy has 100 points remaining.
Tell us our will, hate, and humor.
Mobilizing additional guardians.
As if we shall not linger.
It is the appointed hour. Pain hold us bright in
No
the
one
heat.
friendly eye shall see.
This is the territory.
We shall acquire. We shall not linger. They have fielded victory.
Deploying the right arm's cannon.
We cannot fail.
Cut it to ribbons. We know our destination.
We shall fight. It is a fusillade.
The battle goes our way. For now.
We must disengage.
Commence the march.
We shall not linger.
We are called for.
We shall reveal ourselves.
We shall not linger.
Adding support structure.
Destination.
Venture
Commence the
forth.
march.
A slight adjustment. We shall fight. Engage on the road.
I skim the war.
We prove our courage.
We shall conclude. We shall
Triple Exarch leads us, Banshees.
Support structure complete.
We shall find the appointed place. Time to unmask. They fight at close quarters.
Triumph is ours.
Cause you're who I remember, and I'm so sorry as it's all on me. For
Torpid.
me, I could make you
Man.
believe.
Well, that's actually ended up being my prediction.
Make you